The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check. Walk 54. Swing, thumbs up.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
I see.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
In your face.
Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return will stop right around the 25. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Here we go. 180. Like by 4. Hey, here we go.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle, because that is a very difficult job, to hold your block against a really good defensive end and hang on to it so your runner can get to the edge and do it without holding. I don't know that that's really possible for very many people.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
21.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Check 4. 13. Wide, get wide.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
And his beast don't get out of it, man.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Give them a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to them for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Second and goal from the 1.
Switch up.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, you got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal.
Oh, that's it, baby.
Knocked away and incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I throw that shit right to him. Throw it right to him. Oh, okay.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the counter, here's Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
You think we worried about doing that? No.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. To throw is Breeze. And Gibbs got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards.
No.
On the ground, Kamara.
Shit, why he
7
taking?
yards on the pickup.
What
There,
is
it'll
you talking
leave him
about?
with a 2nd and 3.
What is you talking
Nice run
about?
here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. This is Murray.
Yeah, my
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
He just ran for 5 yards, man. You still talking about the elevator.
A
Is you
quick
crazy?
burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Is you crazy? Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? You smoking crack? Yeah, I know.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Kamara try the right side.
We got niggas jumping out on the
Inside
grind.
the 40, not quite to the 35.
Grind.
10 yards, good for Saints, 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle. In old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Staying on the ground on first with Camara. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
On your phone.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Camara. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Camara. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence.
So what, they going to scan the barcode when they going to let
Used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
So what, for them to go back?
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
What you mean?
They run the counter. Murray. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll try to run it in. It's Camara. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
I just did the same thing you did. Same exact thing. The same exact thing.
On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here we go, here we go.
Don't look
We
like
remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So
there it is.
Heavy traffic and it's
Come see Daddy.
intercepted.
Go see
Chauncey
Daddy.
Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Shoot.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Shoot.
Ready?
Shoot.
Yellow lady, over.
Come on in. Come on, leave this man there.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And now it's second down.
See what he gonna do. Just keep on pining. We'll just keep on pining him. He wanna.
This person here said they on day 9 and they already done lost 10 pounds. They probably doing just
Break
what
that.
you
Yellow
guys
lady.
like.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Now Kamara.
He go to work. You talking about
And
it?
they'll get him down as he's inside
Bird
the
down.
40. The
Bird
Saints
down.
first down there on a
See,
gain of
nigga.
11.
tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just cash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On first down,
Beat up.
and this will leave him a yard
Beat
short.
up.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, Kamara.
Oh,
And he'll be a
shit.
little shy of the 25 here at the
I couldn't get him.
26
I had pressed it down. When you press that button,
Then you know that
the push.
expression, he just does what he does.
Oh, don't he?
It sounds trite,
he?
doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt.
Don't
This is one of the
he,
better
man,
runners
B?
in the NFL. And
What you
all
cover
he does
two?
is just find avenues, find ways to
What
pick
you
up key
cover
first
too?
downs
That's a
and big
bad
runs.
ass cover too, really.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
That's
It's a
a bad
pickup of
ass
4, and it'll
cover
bring
too.
up second down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Yeah, Ben is trash.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Now Breeze. And that one got
Man, he ain't
tipped.
even come
Gotta throw
out. What are you
everything off.
doing?
It brings up third. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping
Damn.
proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Do y'all think that a 16-year-old should get a nose piercing?
I need to know.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A give. This is Kamara. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their
Wait a minute.
timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And Lutz's kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3.
Yeah, they're gonna survive against you. Shit.
So we're trading
You ain't
first
scored
half
no
field
point.
goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how
It
I'm going
seems
to
like
do
you
it,
still
right?
waiting
The
over it up.
defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
I need 11 yards. 11 yards. Yeah, no, his name's Jamal.
Check.
That's what his name is, shit.
Breeze now on first down. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right down the middle. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
What you doing with it? No.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
There it is, baby.
Intercepted a
There
third
it is,
time.
baby.
It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker.
What you doing with
First
that?
possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a
Jamal,
second half tone.
J-A-M-A-A-L.
The tone they wanted to say. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened before?
No, but stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Damn.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Breeze. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Throwing now is Breeze. And he finds Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's
Hold your block, man.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Ben ain't playing the game right now. He can't talk.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And
Oh,
now
I
they're
shook
going to
him
get him
off.
down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So after the run by Kamara, now another first and 10.
I'm not calling you that, Keo. Don't answer that.
Answer it.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
He said don't call him while he playing the game, Keo.
Inside the 10 to the 7.
No, hang up
It's
the
a
phone.
good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
That man just saying that shit. That ain't what he just said. He just said in my ear, talking about, nah.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Hang up, Keo. He getting his ass told too. Shit. I don't give a damn what nobody say in my eyes. Shit, he ain't talking about.
Man, please.
Call your grandma Avis and add her.
Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one.
Let's get off the field.
They're going to try and run.
Oh, no, I had it right there, man. I went the wrong
He'll be
way.
knocked down before he can get back to the line of
No,
scrimmage.
stop calling folks on my phone playing the game, man. Nobody saying that shit.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Let's go. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Oh, he's going to come around.
Come see daddy. Throw it in his zone. Let me see. Cover 3 Sky. Nah. I ain't gonna run that cover 3
The
Sky.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one.
Nah, you hit that damn R2 button. That's what that is. I do that same shit.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll be a second and long.
I'm here all day. 21. 47 to Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47. I'm coming after you. Tighten up. Watch the safety creep.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. How the fuck he get that ball off and I'm in front of him like that?
Shy of midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here we go. 180.
Cover 9, show 2.
Cut. Check.
On first down, Garoppolo.
There it is. There it
His
is.
pass is
Get up.
intercepted for the 4th time
Get up.
today. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Throwing on first down is
Yeah.
Breeze.
Damn, what the hell
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that play was
If
the
it
very
rained in
definition of
Jay's,
fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an
okay.
eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
You running that shit again?
Hey, dude. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Nah, I'm gonna wait.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
I'll show you something. You can't stop the run. That's what I show you. They got 13 yards. I got 13 yards on
third down. I was pretty surprised when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Saints
can't do that with me. I put the big back
11.
in. Bill my half back, so I bring him back in.
Can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Toss play, Kamara.
Pick him up.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Kamara.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game.
Beat
They're
that
a little
man
bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Ready. 95-56.
Do it. Oh, I'm going to do you like you did me yesterday. You might well going to start burning time out, player. Okay. Okay.
On the ground, this is Kamara.
Get out of there, boy. Get out of there. Get out of there.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Open it up like that.
A give to Kamara running right.
He ran into his own
to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Saints on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field.
What is this? Nah, nigga.
So out comes the field goal team once more. From the right hash, this from 33. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
I ain't running the ball no more.
These guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
All passes.
Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Breeze able to find the veteran Ginn, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now, Breeze again. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Again, it's Breeze. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah. Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground
he just told you to look something up. You ain't look shit up.
Not much space to get a ball in.
Nah, he said look it up and call him back. That's what he
it's
said.
Almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So yet another field goal to end the drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
You played a good one, B. You asked for this ass whooping. I'm gonna man up now. Now they're gonna man up.
Underway. They've lost this
man
one.
to man.
Their offense has struggled. Could they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes
teams
got
want to do
that.
Negative.
I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Well, that's complete to Sanders. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team. And they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
Damn, what the fuck? He supposed to been up over there.
It's complete.
Damn, my double team should have been thrown to the other
side. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to bury him for a loss of 11. To try again after the sack. Garoppolo. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
We gon' score. Nah, that ain't the same. Hang that up. That ain't him. What are you talking about?
Breeze is looking to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Breeze now.
Man, come on, man. What are you doing?
With 5 seconds to go. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
He probably thought you were playing. Oh, that probably... No, he probably think like his wife probably should stop. They're
going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here we go with Kamara. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line.
Now back to the bottom you go.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.